Hey everybody, and welcome to a new game to the channel. And I know there's not much to see at the moment, but we're playing a game called Cast and Chill. I've kind of needed this game, and I know I haven't released a video in a little bit, so I saw this. I was like, you know what? That sounds nice. I'm going to play something that's going to be kind of relaxing for the mind, etc. If you guys don't know what it is, Cast and Chill is a cozy, idle game, somewhat active as well, and you can explore serene lakes, the rivers, oceans with your best friend here, who is the dog. But like I said, I kind of need it, and just kind of keep you guys updated. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you here. My name is Stapes. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, liking the video, helps us out. To catch you guys up, Minna is fine. Minna is my black cat. She is fine. Luckily, we had her ultrasound, and she's good. She is healthy. She is a normal cat. So we are. The week has been tough and stressful just because we haven't had the news yet, and we finally got the news, so I'm finally good, but I just need this game right here, probably to help me relax. You guys have made some suggestions, like Darkest Dungeon. I think I'm going to pick that up around when the Summer Fest comes out for Steam, so I can pick up at a discount, because I know I'm going to get the DLCs and everything like that. But that's just kind of the plans for the channel. We're still doing Library of Ruina. If you want to go check that out, you can go find that in one of our playlists. But otherwise, that's just kind of the channel update for you guys. Sorry if you're new here, you could easily skip ahead if you wanted to, but just want to keep you guys updated. So let's go ahead and jump in. I've already kind of customized my fisherman here. You can kind of cycle through these randoms and you just kind of generate you a fisherman there. And then I've kind of got our best friend here. I kind of like a husky or maybe an elk hound. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So we're just gonna hit check mark there and move on. So nice, very pixelated game. Very beautiful art style. I'm a sucker for these pixel games. It doesn't really teach me what I need to do, but I'm gonna use WASD just to go ahead and row up. Music is pleasant, and I'm gonna have to adjust the sound here and there. There's not really an option to me that I've seen so far. So we're just gonna take it for a ride and enjoy it and see what this game's about. So we got a fishing spot over here, I think, or at least a anchor spot. Go ahead and pull up here. There we go. I'm assuming I need to slow down. Catch your line. Good boy. All right, so let's go ahead and let me mess with the options real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're good to go now. So we're gonna cast our line here. We hit space. We got our line out, and then I guess we click on the box here. There we go. Easy enough. And then, yep, we got fish underneath. New species of fish discovered, so we can see all those fish there. I don't exactly know what I need to do. We have our fishing rod down there. You can see the fish are swimming around. I'm assuming I just cast up. Okay, new species discovered, and you just kind of pull it up, I think. Yep, hold the reel in, and we have a new species caught, a threadfin shad. 6.3 inches and 3 ounces. All right, very good. So that is the game. We catch fish, and I'm sure we're going to have upgrades to it, but you can store your catch, so we'll just store that in our boat. And we got our first achievement, catch first fish. So we can open our logbook. All right, so we can see what we've caught, and you can see there's a ton of fish, and this is by location. So this is only the river. You can see we can find 5 fish in the river. We've seen 1 that we've caught. We've got threadfin shad. We also have the smallmouth bass, which we can do. So it's located at the fork. And we can see there's a location we haven't discovered yet. So we have tons of fish in that location. I'm assuming there's going to be even more. We can see that there's a total of 250, but in terms of locations, I'm sure there's even more for us to discover. So there's also a size guide we can see over here that there's different sizes of this fish. So you can see that we can get smallmouth bass, or we can get even larger one, 5 pounds to 12 pounds. So if you like this kind of thing, I've always enjoyed fishing mini games in my other games, and this game is kind of like that, but not the seriousness of like those fishing simulators. It's very like the game says, it is relaxing, it is cozy, and you just kind of do your thing. You gotta go fast, you don't go too fast, you just sit back and enjoy it. So like I said, I kind of needed this. I love Library of Ruina, I do, but it can be a very difficult game. So there's also times where I just need to sit back and relax. So that is kind of what I've chosen to use this game for. I'm assuming I need to click. Okay, I can reel down too. Okay, perfect. So we can see that fish is going. Nope, didn't bite. Come on. One of you bite. I'm actually surprised there's no bait that we have to worry about, but we can reel it in. Got our threadfin shad, 4.9 inches and 2 ounces. There we go, we store that. And I guess we have storage for 3 fish. So let's go ahead and move down the river here a little bit. I love the art, man. The pixel art is incredible. Oh, does that mean he sees something? He's looking down. What do you see, bud? Oh, okay, no, he's not looking down anymore. Our boat can flip around instantly. Love it. Look at it. Okay, yeah, so we have some different fish here. New species discovered. So we want to see if we can catch one of these. To me, that looks like a piranha, but, you know, I'm sure we'll kind of figure it out what it is here in a second. Let that bite. Come on. There. Oh, nope. All right. There we go. So it's not like I said, it's not a true fishing simulator, which is what I think some people will like about this. I know one of my friends, they don't necessarily want to have a whole game about fishing, but they don't want a fishing simulator either. either, but we have a bluegin fin something. Where's my book at? Let's see. How do I bring up the book again? Let's see here. Okay, so you can actually hit B and just open up the book that way. So we have a walleye. We caught a bluegill sunfish. Oh, and I think we do get different baits as well. Then you can see here there's a small, medium, and a trophy as well. You can see the trophy is a 3 pound, 3 ounces. So yeah, you also have your trophy fish that you can catch. So, you know, once you catch the trophy fish, you've basically caught the biggest fish you can of that species. And you have basically completed it. So we're gonna move back over here, go back to the dock, and I know there is like some upgrade mechanics and stuff like that. I don't know if there's upgrades to our boats. I'm sure there is, so we can have more storage. But yeah, it's one of those games where you sit back, you grab a drink, or whatever you want to do to relax, and just enjoy it. So let's go ahead and sell our fish here. Go to the old merchant here. Well, hey there, bud. I'm Rusty. Come on in. All the gear's over there, right? Over on the right there. Lures, rods, boats, and upgrades, the whole shebang. Holler if you need a hand or a good story. I got both in spades. All right, so we have some bobbers here. So you do have best for certain fish. So yeah, you know, if we want to catch a walleye, we'll need a bigger rod. Oh, but a heavy one. So that'll help us catch the extra large. Okay. So we do have our rods. We have 18. So, you know, we don't have a ton of money at the moment. Rod strength 4 to 5 pounds. Okay. And it's 10 to get that upgraded. So nothing fancy, just a solid stick to get your line wet and maybe land your first catch. So we can catch small, mediums. I don't know what the mono means. 30 inches plus or 4 pounds plus. Actually, wait a minute. No, wait. Have I been reading that wrong? No, that's... Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy, because like this was 30 feet, but in my head, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. I can't catch a 30-foot fish. That'd be insane. No, I'm pretty sure this is the line length. So then we can also catch a fish up to 4 pounds. So in my head, I was doubting myself that I knew the inches versus feet symbol, because I thought it was talking about how you catch 30-foot fish. And that's like, yeah, anyway. All right, let's see, line length there. Yeah, if I could just read. There it is. All right, so we can have our rod strength up to 5 pounds. You know, I'm gonna upgrade that. We'll catch a little bit of a stronger fish there. And we also, grabbing a fishing license lets you unlock new waters to fish, because the best lunkers don't hang out by the dock. So we have how many locations? 1, 2, 3. We have 4 locations. What is this one? Old Wreck. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we know Reservoir Lake, I believe. No. Grizzly Ridge River, Ice Water. I can't necessarily... Something Mirror? Farm Mirror? Maybe? Can't really read it, but that's fine. So we're done with that. We can see the Golden Fork River, which we know there. And I'm assuming like these pages will unlock as we get by location. So we'll get that. And this game, like I said, does have an idle animation. We also have our map here. Oh, that's cool. Grizzly Ridge River, Ice Water Sea, Old Wreck Bay, Fine Mirror Lake. Okay. Then we have Autumnwood, and you can kind of... Oh, coming soon. Oh, they're adding more to the game. Oh, cool. And now this is an early access, so like, you know, they just want to add more to the game for people to enjoy. Oh, what an awesome game. I know it's simplistic to its core, but I don't know. I can see myself just coming home from work and just enjoying this. And if you guys want to see more of this, I will gladly do it. And it does have an idle mechanic to it. I don't know exactly. Okay, so you hit I in idle mode. So I'm gonna take my hands off the keyboard real quick. So we're in idle mode right now. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching the keyboard. So what's cool about this, to me, if you have multiple monitors and you just want to sit back and watch TV or something, like there's a game called Rusty's Retirement. It's kind of like a farming simulator. And I remember when I worked kind of corporate, I left it on the background of my computer and let it do its thing. And it was just kind of, you know, it had my soundbar on. It was just kind of peaceful to have in the background. Like, I can see that for this game as well. You just have it on one of your monitors that you're not using and just leave it on. And you just have this kind of running in the background. It's doing its thing. I can see that being really, really cool. So yeah, you can see the bobber moving over there on the right. And I'm assuming it's just going to catch fish up until our boat. And I wonder if it takes it back and sells them for you. You know, I'm going to let this run for a little bit. And I'm just going to see what happens. So yeah, we can see we caught the fish. So we got a bluegill sunfish. So 5.1 inches, 3 ounces. So yeah, I'm gonna let us do its thing, and we're gonna see if we can catch 3 fish and see what happens. See if they go sell them. Okay, so we've caught our 3rd fish, and sure enough, the boat is heading back to the dock. So I guess their true test is whether or not this automatically sells, and it'll just keep going in and out, and you can buy upgrades and stuff as it does that. If that's the case, that is incredibly cool. I would love to have, and I'm playing on my widescreen at the moment. I know right now for you guys, it just kind of looks like a 1080 or 1440p. And I'm hoping, actually, I didn't even check the resolution, make sure the resolution was working right. What's really cool is that it's just on the widescreen and it's just spanned and it's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, actually what I've noticed is the widescreen is not working properly. So let me go ahead and stop idle mode real quick. Let's turn that off. And let's fix that for you guys because I wasn't paying attention to that. So let me get this fixed real quick and we'll see if we can get it working. Okay, so hopefully that's a little bit better, but trust me, it's absolutely gorgeous on widescreen. So I'm actually gonna turn idle mode off there for a second. We're gonna go back. I don't think we made a ton of money, but we're gonna check just in case. I also love how the dog reacts. And you can pet the dog. Oh, what a great game. All right, so let's go here. We got 32. I don't think we do a ton here. Look what the wind blew in. Good to see you, bud. I just love how friendly this guy is. That's awesome. You here for the worms or the winning? Because I'll tell you, this year's monster walleye trophy is still up for grabs. Ain't nobody broke the record yet. 19 pounds. Last year it was little Evie Jean that took the crown. Surprised everyone too. Tiny gal with a busted boat motor and a cooler full of snacks, holding a beast like it was nothing. Rules are simple. Any rod in lure, no cheats. You land a walleye heavier than Evie Jeans, and the trophy is yours, along with a year's worth of bragging rights. Little tip for you. Ain't no point trying to wrangle a beast like that with poor gear. All right, guys, cool. Can we give him a tip? Oh, we can. You're real Jim, you know that? Oh, I love how just... Yeah. I wasn't expecting a little bit of a story with the trophies and everything, but yeah. This game, yeah, I know, like I said, I know it's simplistic to its core, but I don't know. I picked this game up because like, oh yeah, people talk about it. It's kind of gets good reviews. I'm like, okay, but man, I don't know. It makes me smile. So we actually can get fish storage. Oh yes. Okay, we're gonna prepare fish storage. I don't think we have enough for an upgrade to our rod and stuff like that. So I think we're just gonna go with that for the meantime. We don't have enough for any lures. So yeah, we're just gonna go back out. And honestly, I'm just gonna sit here and let it do its thing. If we catch anything new, then I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna get some upgrades. And I wasn't sure if you were able to do this, but I'm letting it fish right now. But the idle mode, I wasn't entirely sure if you could. Oh, never mind. Okay, so yeah, I clicked and I went off idle mode. So I was kind of wanting to see if I could see under the water when it was in idle mode, but I couldn't. But we got a threadfin shad, 6.9 inches, 4 ounces, small fish. So yeah, I was wanting to test that. Unfortunately, you can't see underwater when it does idle. I don't think. Like if I had idle, yeah, it kind of comes back up. I'm not entirely sure why it does that. Maybe it's because it doesn't simulate the fish under here. Only it simulates the fish when you're actually playing yourself. I could be wrong, but I would love to see, unless I just don't know how to do it right. I would love for the game in idle mode to let me see the fish I catch. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of keep fishing here. I'm gonna catch some more fish, make some more money, get some more upgrades, and maybe we'll catch that trophy today. Okay, so we're heading back. We finished up some fishing, and actually, I went ahead and clicked on. I was in the menu, and I noticed they had the roadmap, and I was curious what they had. So they actually have a free update for the autumn woods that we saw coming in fall. So they're planning on adding that, but then they are going to do gamepad vibration, so you can play with this controller. Possible local co-op, so you can play with like someone that's around you. DLC maps, weather, and then console mobile versions too. So they got some plans for this game, which is kind of exciting to see. I could see this game becoming popular, definitely on mobile. So yeah, glad to see the developers are active. Glad to see they have a plan, and I think they really got something special on their hands. I know, like I said, to its core, it's a very simplistic game, but a lot of these active idle games are. But you can tell there's a lot of love in this one. So yeah, I mean, just the charm it has. We'll slap a bass and call it Tuesday. Look at that grin. I love that. Oh, that's awesome. All right. So we get a crankbait, best for smallmouth bass or brown trout, but I actually want to start working on the walleye. I think a walleye would be pretty good. So let's go ahead and grab that. We'll grab that lure for us. Now, how do I equip that, I wonder? So we can see that we could change the... Oh, we can wait and change the time of day? I wonder if only certain fish come out during the time of day. Let's look at our book. I like how we just sleep in our boat, too. I think we slept like a total of 8 hours in our boat there. Nap time. Awesome. So let's see here. The walleye. Uncommon. Doesn't say anything about the time of day that we know of. Granted, there's an unknown... Oh, okay, so they also exist in different areas as well. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure if we have to worry about time of day. I know in fishing for real life, you kind of do. But that is beside the point. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go back out, see if we can catch a couple walleyes for us. And I want to make sure my notification settings are turned off real quick. Okay, so yeah, I need to figure out how to separate my window sound. I thought I did already, but I guess not. I hope it didn't come through you guys. But there's ducks in the background. Oh, he's swimming. All right, doing his thing. So like I said, our goal is to catch a walleye. We can see, oh, yeah, all the detail, man. I love the wildlife that's there. Oh, it's so good. Oh, there's a deer right there. Look at that. So, you know, we don't have to come all the way out here, but change rod and lure. So I wonder how we do that exactly. So best for walleye, method, jig or retrieve. Oh, okay. So we have different fishing methods that we need to work with. Ah, okay. So do we see a walleye that's down here though? Oh, and it can go deeper too because of how heavy it is. Oh, I see. So there was more to this area. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if our rod can handle this though. That's the only thing. And I don't know how to do the certain casting methods and techniques and everything. I'm not an actual fisherman. I enjoy, like, I fished a little bit when I was a kid. You know, we would go to the lake and I would try to fish, and you know, I was never good at it, but I never learned like the actual, you know, tip hold to reel in. I know. I was just trying to like bait the fish. You know, maybe I'll just leave it right there. You want the fishing line there, bud? Also like how you can see the duck's feet underneath. Love that little detail. Ooh, there's a big old fish over there. All right, hang on. Let's reel up and let's go over here to the deeper part of the lake. I think this is kind of a little bit where we want to go. So I'm gonna go to like maybe right here, and then we're gonna cast out this way and see if we can catch anything. I know we can't catch the walleye, like the big one right now, because we don't have the weight class on our rod, so we need to upgrade our rod. But I just want to see if I can catch one of these bigger fish down here. Oh, okay, that one's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Where'd you go? You just go. Oh, there he is. Come here, you. All right. Oh, wow. He's okay. I have no. Okay. Wow. They even jump out of the water. That's kind of cool. Stop reeling with the fish is fighting hard. Oh, to tire them out. Right. Okay. Monster Hunter taught me a little bit about that. I know the Monster Hunter mechanics have changed for fishing, so we're going to try this again. Okay, so it's fighting hard. Okay, it's still fighting hard. So, okay, it's tired. All right, hang on. I'll figure this out. We're going to get it. I'm assuming when it shakes like that, it's fighting hard. So, like, wait. Okay. Jumps out of the water. Reel it in. There we go. Nice. Oh, I didn't see what that was. What was that? That was the walleye. Okay, cool. So our biggest catch was 3 pounds, 9 ounces. So just like right below our 4 pounds. 19 inches. So just a little over a foot. Very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and catch a little bit more. I'm going to try to get some more walleyes here, and then we'll go and see if we can get any upgrades. So out of curiosity, I put it in idle mode, and it actually does act like it is catching a walleye. It's doing the things where he's not reeling in when it's fighting, and then he reels it back up. And it looks like the idle lost it, unfortunately. But it does the different fishing techniques when you're playing idle, which I think is really cool. So you can see the walleye, there it is. Perfect. So that was our third one, our fourth one actually. So we're gonna head back ourselves and turn that in for money, see how much we get from it. We definitely want to get a heavier rod class so we can catch the heavier walleye and get the trophy. Because I think once we get the trophy, it's pretty much, you're like, hey, you're pretty much done with this area. This is definitely the tutorial area to teach you the mechanics of the game. Because I mean, there's 4 other areas we can go to. We look at the map, which I don't think is map button. I think it's something else. Okay, that's idle mode. Nope, not what I wanted. Nope, not what I wanted here. Hang on, wait, I'll figure this out. That's the guide. The map is somewhere. I don't know where the map is. We'll find it in a second when we get back. But yeah, I think we can only look at the map maybe when we're at the dock. That'll probably appear here because that's kind of how our fast travel works. But yeah, I mean, yeah, here we go. So, ooh, we made a good bit. Almost 100. Awesome. So we can see here there's 1, 2, 3, 4 areas we can go to, and then this area is coming soon. So this will be here this fall. Ooh, also there's like a question mark right there. Oh, there's a question mark right here too. Huh. I wonder if we can go further up the river then. Curious. Because there's nothing really about it in the shop, but let's go in here and let's check out, see what we got. Okay, so we have the lure for the walleyes. And nice when a good one comes back. Welcome, pal. All right, so we can get more storage, which I think is good, especially for the idle aspect. So I am going to use some more storage. Can we get a better rod? That's a boat. No, we need 100 for the rod. Line length, I guess that could help, but rod strength, that'll help us catch some bigger fish. So I'm actually going to get 2 of those. We're up to 7 pounds on our rod. Would it be best to save up for this one? Probably. I mean, honestly, it's just better overall. Granted, it's only for medium and large fish, though. We can't catch smalls. Ah, I see. So little guppies only for smalls. Okay. So there's a reason to upgrade all your rods. All right, cool. I like that. So obviously we still can't catch the to catch the walleye trophy. We're gonna have to get the other rods. I think it may be probably an extra large fish. I don't know. We'll have to see. Like if we look at our book here and we look at walleye, I'm not entirely sure what these mean. I know we have an X, we have a slash through here. I'm not entirely sure what that stands for. I think it means you've technically caught everything you can of the fish, and then maybe the slash means you've caught it at least. So the X means you've caught everything of its class. You just haven't got the trophy yet. So I'm assuming there's a different size for the trophy. So not entirely sure what the trophy size is. And we can see size guide. Yeah, so the trophy is 20 plus 1 pounds or higher. Okay, so for this one, we need at least a 10-ounce redfin fish. Okay, so if we want that one. So actually, is it idle right now? Is it actually underwater idle? No, it's not. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it here for a little bit. We're gonna just kind of let it us get some money, maybe get some better rods, because our goal is to get some heavier fish. And obviously, we want to try to get the guppy too. So I may change and try to see if we can find a trophy of that. I don't know how this game works in terms of simulation. I don't know if it's a the fish kind of stay where they're at, or if they can only find the trophies during a certain time of day. I don't know. We'll find out. We got to play as we, kind of learn as we play. So I'm going to let it just do its thing, and I'll bring you guys back when we have some upgrades. Okay, just finished a little bit of a couple of fishing runs. We just sold a ton of threadfin shads, but we're close to having an upgrade to our fishing rod. So I just want to check out here. Ah, you've been fishing or stealing from a hatchery. No, I would never do that. Let's see here. We get a little bit of a line length. I don't think we necessarily need it yet. I think we can save our money for something else. I honestly, more storage. Like, what's great about these idle games and getting storage is that, you kind of let the game do its thing, go do your thing, and then you have a bunch of fish to sell and you get more money. So there's that. We can also get some more bobbers. I've kind of kept it with a threadfin shad just to see if we can get its trophy. We can't get this one yet, and this is what we're gonna need to catch the trophy, but these will let us get the trophies of the other ones. So I'm just gonna go and buy them, just say I have them, so we can get crankbait, smallmouth bass, brown trout. But I'm gonna try to get the trophies for these bluegill sunfish and the threadfin shad, and just kind of let you guys know what we're looking for. That is that for the bluegill sunfish, we're looking for a 3-pound, 13-ounce fish. So we haven't caught that. We haven't even caught a medium yet. And then for the threadfin shad, we're looking for a 10-ounce fish, and that's really it. So we're gonna try to catch those. We're gonna put it back on idle mode, let it do its thing. Fish, and it just depends on how active you want to be with this game. If you want to do the upgrade parts of it and you enjoy the idle games like that, you can do that. If you want to actually do the fishing part of it, like when we were doing the walleye, you can do that. You can do these certain techniques for fishing that the game introduces, or you can let it do its thing. So I love that. I love that about this game. It's really cool. Like I said, it's just, I don't know, it's incredibly calming. I'm just kind of enjoying sitting here watching it as I commentate over it. But well, like I said, well, let's do this thing. If we get our trophy fish out of it, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I'm going to get some more money, get some better rods. Maybe we can get that walleye. Okay, so we've got our trophy weight catch, the threadfin shad, 11 ounces and 8.8 inches. So there's one of our trophies down. We're still working on trying to get the other one, the bluefin, I believe. Let's see. Let's check our book here. Yes, so we are looking to get the bluegill sunfish. So we're still looking for the trophy of that one. Otherwise, we completed the threadfin shad there. So we got a trophy symbol. And I believe the X, like I said, it means you've caught every weight class of it. Once we catch a medium of the bluegill sunfish, I'm sure we'll see that. So I think we just caught another trophy. I think we caught 2 trophy of the bluefins. Or the threadfins. Yeah. I think we caught another trophy of it. Cool. I'll take it, man. We'll see if the cost of those are a little bit higher, but I'm gonna let the idle finish its thing and then we'll make some more money. Okay, so we just finished up our next round of fishing. We did actually catch a walleye in all this. We're mostly focusing on the bluegill and the threadfins, but yeah, we actually caught a walleye in the middle of all this. So we're gonna go turn this in, get us a new fishing rod, I think. Maybe? Possibly? No, we're not gonna be even close to it, I don't think. Even with our trophies. Dang. That's unfortunate. Well, we have 58 at least. I would say I would get another bobber, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna focus on getting some other fish. So I'm gonna take control here for a second. And what I want to do is, nope, I don't want to dock yet. Nope, keep going, keep going. There you go. I want to change our bobber. I want to try to get some of the other ones that we can focus on. I also pet the dog. Yeah, he's just kind of chilling, looking down. We'll stop right here and see what this part of the lake holds. I noticed the idle actually stopped here as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change our bobber here. We're gonna change to the crankbait, best for smallmouth bass and brown trouts, jig or retrieve, small or mediums. That's fine. We'll go ahead and throw the rod down. Because I do want to show you guys, you know, the actual fishing part of it. It is a fishing game, not just the idle part of it. So we notice this one is going down a little bit, but I'm noticing, well, actually, I think that may be a smallmouth right there. There, oh man, he instantly went for it. Okay, wow. Immediately jumping in the air as well. And when they jump in the air, that is the time to get it. So we got a 13.9 inch, just a little bit above a foot, 1 pound, 12 ounces. So very good. Got a smallmouth bass. And I think we get, what was the other one we can get from it? I think it was the brown trout. Yeah, I haven't seen any brown trouts, if I'm be honest. They might be a little bit deeper, or they might be a little bit further. And I don't think we actually catch these smallmouth bass. I think they're maybe a little too heavy. I could be wrong. Well, no, we can catch up with 8 pounds. No, we can catch those. Duck is trying to get him a fish. I saw him diving down there. Yeah, he just kind of jumped into our boat there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on a little bit. Let's see what else we can find down here in the river. And I don't know. I want to try to get maybe over here and see if we can find any brown trout, because I don't think I've seen any. Could be wrong, but let's try to get to this waterfall. I want to see if there's anything here. So we're going to cast out, and the longer you hold it, the further it'll go out. So like that. See if we can find anything down here. I got some smaller fish. I don't see any brown trout just yet. Oh, there's some brown trout. Okay, so those are brown trout. We do have some smallmouth bass right here. Oh wow, look at that guy. That must be the trophy one. And I guess it's easier to get the trophy ones when you're actually manually doing it. You can see the fish. But it doesn't seem like any of these are interested in the bobber though. Oh, well, hang on. Wait, he's thinking about it. Oh no, he gave up. That's fine. He wasn't interested anymore. So I'm trying to wonder if we have to like actually reel it in a little bit for them to be interested in it at all. Because like these guys are just completely passing on it. We do have some brown trout over here. But let's go ahead and reel up. And let's actually try and fish this direction. See if we can get a brown trout or not. Let it do its thing. Okay, there we go. You know, that's fine. I didn't hold it as long as I probably should have, but it'll probably catch a fish or two. So, come on. I know these are brown trout. They've got to be brown trout. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I knew you would like that. There you go. In the air. All right. He's fighting, but he's not fighting too hard. Okay, fighting a little bit. All right, it's fine. He's going for another jump. Oh, hey, nope. Changed his mind. He actually realized that was probably a death sentence if you jump in the air like that. Because once they jump in the air, it's kind of free reign for me. No, come on. Quit fighting. Let it happen. I know you're not going to be like any crazy size or anything, but man, he's a wily one, aren't isn't he? Come on. The boat. Come on, get in the boat. There you go. There you go. Oh, you almost got back down in the water, but 19.2 inches and 4 pounds. Wow, you're actually a lot bigger than I thought. Huh. See if we can catch us another one real quick. Oh. I'm actually kind of curious what other fish we can catch, especially the ocean fish. I wonder if, you know, there's sharks. Actually, probably not shark fishing. I know that's kind of frowned upon. I wonder actually what kind of fishing there is, though. I mean, granted, it's a video game. I know. But brown trout, 4 ounces. Good. All right. Go ahead and cast out again. Like I said, we can catch up to 8 pounds, I believe. I don't think we would catch, you know, that guy right there. I think he's a little bit too big. Maybe that one. But that the other one wanted it though, so you know we'll let him have that. Right, come on, buddy, quit fighting me, There you go, jump in the air. Let him get close to the boat. Oh nope, going back down. All right, fine. Yeah, go straight up to the boat. There you go. Perfect. All right, so we have been catching some brown trout and some smallmouth bass. So I'm gonna let the game do its thing. We're gonna get some money. Hopefully get a bigger rod. I don't think we're gonna get to the walleye trophy, but I mean, heck, we can even maybe try to get to a new fishing license. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll let it, like I said, go let the game do its thing, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, so we had a new biggest catch for our walleye, 21 inches and 4 pounds, with a medium size at that. So we're heading back. We're gonna sell our fish, and I think we're gonna have enough for the rod. We'll see. It depends on how much these brown trouts and smallmouth basses go for, but we can see the walleye. We've catch at least a medium. There's a large and extra large, and of course the trophy that we can catch still. But otherwise, we've caught every fish in the pond now, or the river, I guess you could say. So like I said, we're heading back. We're going to see what we can get for this. I'm hoping we can get a bigger rod for it. And I think we're going to need the XL rod just to catch the walleye, but we'll see. The 26 for that brown trout, awesome. And then, oh, what are these? Oh, that's our idle. Oh, wait, do you make less doing idle, I wonder? I wouldn't think so. I would think they would keep it the same. So back with the bounty, eh? Your rod's earning its keep. So we do have 161. We can get the timberjack. or the maple scout that'll help us catch medium and large. Then we can go for medium and larges if we want to. We could honestly, I mean, we already upgraded all this boat. Runs like a dream in your dreams full of smoke and lake water. The leaky bucket. The loon chaser, okay? And then the coastal rambler. Oh, I like it. 5,000 gold. Wow, man. All right, so we got to slowly work our way up to that. And honestly, we can almost get the lake view, our Fawn Mirror Lake. So yeah, we can get the Maple Scout here. I'm gonna go and upgrade that. Or buy it, not upgrade it. Line length, I don't think we really need a line length on the line, on the little guppy yet. A lot of our line is fine. What's the line length on this one? 48? Yeah, so I think for this one we're fine, but the rod strength is maybe where we're gonna go for. But granted, we're not catching any, well, no, we are gonna catch something over 10 pounds, right? I'm gonna check my book real quick. So we can see the walleye, size guide. Yeah, okay. So for this guy, yeah, we definitely need something of that nature. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, we need a little bit of upgrade to our line if we want to catch those walleyes. So what I'm gonna do here is I actually am gonna upgrade the maple. Granted, like I said, this one we're gonna need probably in general, but just to catch bigger fish, I am gonna upgrade this one, not line length, but we do want to upgrade that a little bit. I'm gonna upgrade it to 12 pounds at least so we can get some better fish out of it. But man, I keep just making all kind of Windows noises, don't I? All right, anyway, let's go ahead and head back out. I'm gonna let it do its thing, let it kind of go to idle mode for a second and see what other big fish we can catch. I would like to try maybe get a new license, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna take over real quick. I finally just went to go ahead and turn off my system sounds because I thought I had it set up in my volume mixing, at least on my mic. Do not do that, but it turns out that's not the case, so I just went and turned those off because it has interrupted us several times this episode, so we're not gonna have any more of that. But yeah, I wanted to check out, see if we can catch any bigger fish. Granted, I do need to change possibly our lure. Man, that, wow. He took us for a ride all the way across the river. Jeez, buddy, come here. Come and get in this boat. There you go. All right, there you go. Come on. Nope. Oh, he's so close to jumping out of the water. Okay, come on. You're almost there. There you go. Ah, nice. All right, so we did catch a walleye from that. So let's go ahead and check our rod. So let's see, we're doing the walleye. Small bass, brown trout. We're not really focused on the walleye at the moment. Let's see if we can catch. Let's see if we can catch the trophy of the smallmouth bass. I don't know if this is the proper area for it. I could be wrong. Let's see here what we're looking at here. Yeah, so that is a walleye. That is not a. So the walleye are kind of at the end here. They don't want this per se. So let's go ahead and head back to the middle of the lake because that's where we found a bunch of brown trout and smallmouth bass. So I think it was kind of near. Not this waterfall, but kind of in this area right here. So let's go ahead and kind of weigh anchor and see if we can find anything down here. Maybe good for our pockets. Okay. Letting it sink a little bit. See if we can find anything. Yeah, okay, there's some brown trout down here, so we definitely could catch those. We do have the rod for it. Granted, the small one wants it, so we'll let him have it. All right, come on, bud. Jump on in. There you go. Brown trout. It looks like it probably becomes easier because you have a heavier duty rod, so it's probably easier for them, or no, easier for us and harder for them to fight. I would think we can catch one of these. I could be wrong. They don't seem to have much interest in it at the moment, but I don't know. Let's see what I can catch here. Okay, we got a little bit of a bigger one here. It's kind of starting to pull us away, but that's fine. Ooh, we can see some smallmouth bass over there too, so I'm gonna try to catch those. The bigger brown trout are not going for it at the moment, so I don't know if it's just a case of maybe they're harder to catch, but we got this guy. So brown trout, 2 pounds and 6 ounces. Not bad at all. I'm gonna scoot over this way just a little bit. Maybe catch some smallmouth bass. We'll see. Go ahead and throw our line out. Oh, that was not, you know, it's fine. I think we rode enough and the smallmouth bass should be around here. Should sink pretty nicely. Ooh, never mind. They're way over there. Still, were you gonna be attracted to it or not? Maybe. Maybe this guy over here? Yep. I was about, oh, nope, he skipped on it. Okay, that's fine. He's a little sus of it, that's okay. He's coming back for round 2. There we go. He can resist. And he's going straight to the boat. All right, 4 pounds, 6 ounces, not terrible. Not bad at all. I'm gonna scoot over just a little bit and then we're gonna cast as far back as we can and let it go. Or maybe we'll find a smallmouth bass. They tend to be around this kind of river area right here. Or sorry, this waterfall area. Yeah, we can see some down there, and one is definitely coming for it. Oh, passing up on it. That's fine. There it is. All right. So we got smallmouth bass too. Probably medium size if I had to guess. He's kind of fighting. Let's let the reel go in a little bit. right, he's coming back up, and he's going straight to the boat. All right, so 1 pound to 15 ounces. All right, we got one more slot here. And like I said, I just kind of wanted to have this part where you guys can, you know, it's not just all about the idle, you know, you want to see the gameplay too. So I do want to show the like initial gameplay loop if you do want to fish normally. But like I said, option, if you just want to kind of leave it on the background, if you want the peace and mind of it, then you have that option. Or if you want to actively do the fishing, it's that there for you as well. I also love the dead tree in the background there. You can kind of see fish love to be around this type of, this, you know what? This actually reminds me of if you played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I know it wasn't 2D, but it reminds me of the fishing mini game that I used to do in it. And I remember like the dead tree in the fishing pond and trying to catch, you know, certain fish. Like I think it was like the Hylian loach in that game. Anyway, loved that fishing game as a kid, or that fishing mini game as a kid, and that's what that kind of reminds me of. And just obviously this is pixel art style, and that was 3D. But yeah, that's kind of what it's kind of having some nostalgia in that way. I was wondering why I kind of had a hint of nostalgia, and it kind of came to me as we were wrapping up here. So I want to try to get one more fish here. Come on, just need a smallmouth bass. We've got plenty of these guys floating around. I would like a bigger one if possible. Come on, guy. Oh, all right, that works. We'll take you in. And you're going straight to the boat, aren't you? Oh, you almost jumped in the boat. You thought about it, and then you're like, oh, wait, no, this is not a good idea. Come on, buddy. Boat, pull me to the bottom of the lake. There it is. Jump in the boat. There we go. 1 pound and 9 ounces. So let's go back, make our money. And then we're probably not going to be able to go to a new area, but we also didn't get our trophy walleye. But we did a couple of trophies today. I think we got the trophy of at least the, what, we got the, yeah, we got the threadfin shad. So we do have its trophy. So I think I call that some progress. So let's go ahead and sell what we got. See how much money we make off of it. 10, 23, 6, not too bad. Ooh, okay, those brown trouts aren't as good. 24 on that one though, so 4 pounds. So yeah, definitely the weight, it goes a long way. So made at least over 100 gold. So that's pretty good. Well, I'll be. A haul like that, you're on fire. Well guys, this has been Cast and Chill. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different. But it's a game that I thought, you know what, I'm interested in that. I'll make a video on it. If you want to see more, I will gladly make more videos on it. Otherwise, we'll have some more library room, and I want to make videos on Darkest Dungeon once I can get it for a little bit of discount, because I want the discounts on it as well. But if there's any other games you guys would like to see on the channel, please let me know. If you want more simulation, if you want more strategy, if you want more city builder, if you want more whichever your heart desires, please let me know. I always love to have your feedback and considerations and try to apply those to the channel when I can. But thankfully, hopefully I'm going to get back in the swing of things. It's just been stressful with me having COVID and Minna having her issues and stuff like that. But hopefully I'm going to get back in the swing of things. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.